For years, I believed the only way to increase income in primary care was to work faster, see more patients, add more volume, push harder. But what surprised me most in my career was that slowing down my practice actually increased my income. And honestly, it changed my life in ways I never expected. Like many physicians, I spent years in survival mode, long clinic days, constant rushing, trying to stay on time while managing increasingly complex patients. And even when the income looked reasonable from the outside, I still wasn't happy. So finally, about 5 years ago, I reached a $300,000 yearly salary, seeing 22 patients a day and working nonstop. I was exhausted. I had become very efficient at moving quickly, but not necessarily at practicing intentionally. There came a point where I realized I couldn't continue increasing patient volume forever. Not physically, not mentally, and honestly, I didn't want my entire life to become rushing from room to room. So I started making gradual changes. I slowed down my schedule. I gave myself more time with patients. I focused on more complete visits, better conversations, more thoughtful documentation, and being more present during every encounter with patients. And what happened next completely changed the way I viewed medicine. When I slowed down, I actually started seeing things more clearly. I documented better. I addressed complexity more thoroughly. I recognized opportunities I used to miss while rushing from room to room. And my visits became higher quality, not just higher quantity. My patients noticed it too. They felt heard. The visit felt calmer. Medicine started feeling meaningful again instead of constantly rushed. And financially, my income improved. I started making more. It has been 4 years already that I'm making at least $320,000 a year while working only 3 days a week and seeing patients every 30 minutes. So I see only 16 patients a day. My work is RVU-based salary. How did I achieve this, you'll ask? And the answer is not by gaming the system, but by capturing the full value of the work I was already doing every day for all these years. And what I want to be very clear, this is not about overcoding, not about unnecessary testing, and it's definitely not about treating patients like numbers. In fact, I believe slowing down often improves patient care. Because when physicians are constantly overwhelmed, we miss things. Not because we aren't good doctors, but because human beings are not designed to function at maximum speed all day long and forever. And that's why I think many experienced physicians eventually need to rethink the structure of their practice and change things around, not necessarily by leaving medicine, but by practicing very differently than they're doing now. Because at some point, success should not only mean more productivity, more volume, more exhaustion. It should also mean sustainability, peace, time, and quality of life. One of the biggest surprises of my career was realizing that slowing down didn't make me less successful. It made me a better physician and, honestly, a happier human being too. If you've been feeling like medicine has become nothing but speed and pressure, you're not alone. And sometimes the answer is not pushing harder. Sometimes the answer is learning how to slow down intentionally. Because the goal is not just to survive your career in medicine. The goal is to actually have a life while living it. Hi, this is Dr. Ghani, primary care doctor from Boston with 20 years of experience. Feel free to look at resources below if you want to learn more about my strategy. I wish you full success in your primary care career, wherever you work in the United States.